Well, Edmonton is at a crossroad. For too long, the city hall has been controlled by insiders and career politicians who spend recklessly and raise taxes and deliver poor results. From an LRT that doesn't work properly to potholes that never get fixed to small businesses struggling under the red tape. I'm running for mayor because I believe Edmonton deserves better. I bring over 20 years of real-world experience managing billions of dollars, energy, oil and gas projects, offshore exploration projects, coal mining projects in British Columbia, creating jobs. Then, as a City of Edmonton employee, field operations supervisor working side by side with 12,000 city employees as part of Edmonton's workforce, I've seen firsthand how bureaucracy and waste slows us down, and I know how to fix it. As a mayor, I will stop wasteful spending, improve cost services like road transit, safety, and make the city hall work for the people, not the insiders. I will cut red tape, support small and medium-sized businesses, cap taxes so families and businesses can thrive. Career politicians talk, I will deliver results. Unfortunately, the city hall have not has a disconnect, and they have listened to developers and builders and who write the rules instead of building affordable housing and not the infill that has is never going to be able to solve the problem with the rapid increase.
How would you manage
Population.
that issue then?
Well, we have lots of land here in Edmonton that we can utilize and also make sure that the builders and developers follow the rules. And we will work with the federal and provincial government to bring when needed funding. I remember a couple of years ago when our former prime minister came down here, Justin Trudeau, and announced $176 million towards affordable housing. So I'm not really sure where the money has gone.
And now, what other issues are you hearing as you've been door knocking, heading out into the community? What are you hearing from voters?
Well, I've been hearing the infill has been a big one, and also matured neighborhoods, and also bike lane has been a hot topic as well. Spending has been an issue. The LRT project has been a big one. Constructions has affected families, small and medium-sized businesses, and Edmonton workers trying to get to work early in the morning and stuck in traffic, and on their way home stuck in traffic. So it's frustrating, taking a toll on businesses who have lost, the ability to have customers come to their businesses, park the vehicle, especially Stony Plain Road, and there's no parking there due to the LRT. I'm not against the LRT, but I believe that we would have done it more smarter, much better. So this has been the frustration, and also core essential services. And they're wondering why don't we just fix like roads and potholes? It was a hot topic here, pothole. And
That's what you're hearing at the door?
Yeah, what I'm hearing at the door. And they also talked about some of them who had their vehicles, tires and wheels been destroyed by this pothole, and they're trying to work with the city to refund some of the money they spend to maintain and fix the vehicle, and the city, wanted to talk to their lawyers. So, yeah, affordability has been an issue, and the low-income housing, the waiting period is anywhere between 12 months to 5 years just to be able to get in there. So the working class is struggling, small and medium-sized businesses are struggling, and most people do not want a bike lane in their community.
Now, when you look at all these issues that you're hearing,
Yes.
if elected, what's the number one issue that you would move forward with, prioritize to address?
Spending will be number one. Number two will be homeless issues. So, I mean, if we talk about, in Edmonton, we will talk about improving essential services. Well, we wouldn't have money to fix all of those things if we put all our money in one basket. If we throw it on the LRT, that's cost billions of dollars. Well, we neglect, dealing with garbage removal, fixing the pothole, and anything else. There's never any amount of money to deal with those issues. When you talk to the city or the councilors, well, we have no money.
So then how would you address that spending issue?
I will rate in spending for sure. I mean, the bureaucracy within the city all the top level, I have to audit the city bureaucrats and the city finance and make sure that we find out all the areas that we have spent so much money, especially the use it or lose it culture within the city of Edmonton. I work for the city of the last 14 years, so I know where the bodies are buried. So I have to go line by line items and see what's important, what we hear at the door, what we need to focus on, and not just throwing money at problems and hope they go away. Audit will be very important.
What do you think sets you apart from the other mayoral candidates?
Yeah, I worked for the city of Edmonton, and many of them have not worked for the city of Edmonton. I think on the road we can promise, they make a lot of promises. We fixed homeless issues, and we will deal with mental health issues. We provide housing, and we fix the roads and everything. But it's easier said than done. If you never work for the city, if you never come from that culture, it's difficult to get anything, forward, because you need support, you need coalition, you need team members who know who you are, they know where you're coming from. Well, I have that experience. I'm an insider. I've been there. I work side by side with all the supervisors and managers and the operations department. That's where I came from. And I know Amajit Sohi, I know Andrew Knack, I know these guys. We have meetings a lot. And but the thing is, what sets me apart from them is they do not have that experience, because when you get there, I guarantee any one of them, I don't care if you've been a councilor before, to be the mayor of the city of Edmonton is a different animal. Now, you got to deal with the city manager, have to deal with the administration, have to deal with the bureaucrats within the city, have to deal with the union, and you have to deal with the operations as my department. And it's tough. Yeah. And if they don't know you, it's hard, especially when Sohi got there, he learned the hard way when he has to negotiate with the union.